It is once again time for a UPRS video. And today we're going to be looking at the Brick Man. Before I put the actual thing on screen, I suppose we better have a look around the package. Same sort of thing on the back. We got a little Brick Man guy. Does best for children above 5 ages. The battery use and warning choking hazard. No sad endings present. We got a barcode here. You can scan that if you want. And a company name, which is M Spring, which might be Mind Spring. I recall there being a company called Mind Spring associated with brick games or pop stations or bootleg consoles of some type. I don't know. That's pretty much it for the box. I mean, I can open it and see if there's like a manual inside somehow. I doubt it would be, in this cutout bit, but maybe the bottom bit is a manual. I'll have a look. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. This box is... Oh, no, there is a sad onion. I just missed it. Microscopic sad onion there. I did also find a manual. It wasn't in this bit. It's cardboard. It's actually inside of this bit, so we'll have a read through that in a minute. Because old brick game manuals are always fun. And then probably just put this bit back. Put all the inserts back. Can't tell if that strange yellow bit on here doesn't pick up on the camera. There's a strange yellow bit there. Can't tell if that's a stain or what. Most of the yellowing appears to have happened to the packaging and not to the insert itself. So if we take the inserts out of the packaging, you can see them in the normal color. However, that may just be me, and because I doubt there are any actual real factory photos listed online given its age and abnormality. And speaking of the abnormality, yeah, I thought we'd actually have a talk about that. And a particular aspect of its abnormality I wanted to talk about is the ROM that it runs. And also the clock speed. So this runs, and I'll try and explain. I bought this initially sort of for the position of the controls. But I actually ended up discovering that the ROM in this is, despite this being from around 2005, this actually uses a pre-Murata ROM. And in case you're not aware of who Murata is, they're basically, they made ROMs for brick games, and they were based off of earlier brick game ROMs. They had a lot of features and a lot of stuff and things. But this uses a pre-Murata ROM, which is unusual because this is from 2005, and by 2004 about everybody had adopted Murata's ROMs. So either this was made before 2005 and perhaps continued being made through 2005, or this is just a total freak show. Speaking of it being a total freak show, the clock speed on this is super slow. I'm assuming you've heard other brick games play Ode to Joy in the past. If not, I've got a few that play that, that you can go and watch. Namely the PS 2009 and the Blocks 9000 multi-game system thing. This one plays a slightly different rendition, but you'll be able to hear how much slower it is. And speaking of slightly different renditions, this is a pre-Murata jingle. You can tell it's definitely pre-Murata because if you look at the menu screen, I'll be able to talk about it later. I'll explain it later, but for now, let's look at the manual, I suppose. Flatten this out here. this out. Good. There we go. That's good. And then we also have, we've got more on the background. On the pic, we've got Dragon Ball. Space Invator. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Good, cool video games. Cool, good people. Yeah, that's the manual. Let's get on to the actual console itself. And when you see, this might look like a normal startup screen, but when you see the menu, you're gonna, if you're a brick game person, when you see the menu, you're gonna realize how old this is. If you're not a brick game person, just take my word for it, it's old. I'll let it go through the whole intro sequence. And that's not actually the only tune it plays. Because this is pre-Murata, it's got two different tunes, one for resetting and one for just normal use of the on-off button. So when I hit the on-off button, it will actually go into the menu because old brick games are weird. And you can see, old menu, no previews, just G, the game layer and the level. That's it. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna actually not talk over it when I turn it on, so you can hear the whole thing. I'm gonna turn this on. Now it's gonna play the different jingle as you heard for a sec there. So yeah, it is just a really old brick game ROM. Just as I mentioned before, the clock is really slow, so this is running very slowly. Let's actually go into the menu now. Let's see. Oh, I gotta look at the manual, because they don't give you previews. Alright, let's see. Game A is tanks. Tank fight. Start. Sorry, I just lost it when it started, playing the theme through the... but yeah, this is the normal sort of tank or spaceship game that most brick games have, just a slightly older version of it. Notice the sprites are different, if I can even call them sprites. I'm not very good at this game, as you might have noticed by now. Let's reset it now. Play game B, which is, according to the manual, Dragon Ball. Any day now. Just waiting for the theme to finish so I can read the manual and have you guys actually hear it. Game B, Dragon Ball. Press the arrow buttons to get the dragon to chase the ball. The aim of this game is trying to chase the ball and not crash the side frame or by itself. I think what they mean is it's Snake. And I'm positive they only named it Dragon Ball to cash in on the anime. Let's play some Dragon Ball. I'll let this go again. You can hear the theme not interrupted by an explosion. It's a very low poly explosion that you can't really make sounds low poly, can you? You can tell how slow this is running. get up, move yourself towards the pellet, go grab a cup of coffee, get back, still make it back in time to watch it eat the pellet, the ball, to watch the dragon eat the ball. This is definitely a dragon, these are definitely balls. Not a ripoff of any popular mobile phone game. No, sir. And I have the right to call it a mobile phone game because Snake debuted on early Nokias, so it is actually literally a mobile game. You can hit the button to make it go slightly faster? No, that's just my imagination. It's just the placebo effect. I'm being placeboed. One might say this is boring. Just gonna mute it while I read the manual. Alright, Game C, block shooting. Press the left or right buttons to control moving right or left to aim at the target. Press the rotate button to shoot, filling up the space besides the falling block completely in order to clear the falling blocks. The aim of this game is trying to clear the line of falling blocks. Got it. That made perfect sense. Oh, it's this one. Why do the balls actually have fluid motion in this? It actually looks like they, like, gain momentum and stuff. That might just be me, though. That might also just be an effect of the ROM being slowed down, really. Really a lot. Video games. Yes, I'm a cool kid. I play video games. Oh, what's your favorite video game? Dragon Ball. Like the one with the anime guys? No, the one that's like Snake, only the same. See, I'm a cool kid. I play video games. If I recall correctly, this just goes on forever. Sound. Okay. Nope. Right. Game D, pinball. Press the rotate button to launch the ball, left or right button to control the flipper moving right and left. Do you mean the right and left flippers? The aim of this game is trying to stop the ball reaching the bottom of this display. Is this just the breakout game? It is, isn't it? It's just the breakout game. It is. I told you. It's the breakout game, but extremely slow. Should just be good doing this. I don't even need to touch it. Now that's what I call entertainment. Okay, what next? Game E, Space Invator. How to play, blah blah blah, aim at the Space Invator. Invator is... Okay, get this. Shut up. Okay, it says, tips, Invator is used to fall down by 45-degree fixed locus. I don't know what that means. This is the breakout one where the blocks come at you, isn't it? Oh, I know what all these are. Yep. Told you. After a bit, one of these is gonna come and get me. Any day now. I just gotta finish playing the theme first. Maybe I've gotta launch the ball first. Oh, I paused it. I'm used to the rotate button being not in the middle of the D-pad. Wait, am I even on the right game? Yeah, I get it. Game D. Oh, I was still on game D. Okay, that. Now the invator should be, going, yep, there you go. The invaders are going by 45-degree fixed locus. I gotta shoot them with my fixed locus. La 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 la. I'm locusing you. You're being locust. Ah! That was a game. Next game. F. Car racing. You know this one. I know how to play this one. Yeah. It's just car racing. That's a game. Hold on. Right, game. Let's straighten this. Game G. GG. You won. Why? I just realized the two G's are different. Make up your mind, guys. Frog-a-lot. It's Frogger. Yep. But, like, because of the fact that it's on an old brick game, it's super hard to play, and all of the logs are tiny for some reason. And nothing makes sense. I hit that. I landed on that. You can't tell me I did not land on that. I landed on that. This game's rigged. H. Bite the dust. Press coordinated button according to the flashing dust position. Press rotate button at the same time to confirm your decision. The aim of this game is trying to coordinate yourself. What does this have to... Why are you biting dust? Do they just not know what bite the dust means? Oh, it's this one. I hit the button. Oh, do I gotta hit it and rotate? There's your obligatory FNAF reference. Alright, let's try that again. Down. I don't understand. I'm hitting the right buttons. I'm hitting the right buttons, and then I'm hitting rotate. And then I to Z is just different brick game variants. I suppose we'll just play normal Tetris. Is that the Months of the Year song? When they sing you in kindergarten? An odd choice for music. For like a game console. Boo-loo-loo-loo-loo. 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 This is a brick game in the most basic sense of the term. This is like what brick games are. This is the primordial sludge of brick games, if you will. Not nearly as old as like an E-Star or something or other, but I mean like this game itself, not like the console. The console's pretty new by brick game standards. You wouldn't believe how long these things have been around. I could do this and then watch. I'm gonna get a doo-loo-loo-loo-loo. Alright. They cleared in opposite directions and it looked cool and fancy. So that was fun. That was the Brick Man. And this has been UPRS. And this video was way too long again. This is gonna take eons to upload. Alright, cool. See you later.